This is a video I should have made a long time ago. Lately, I have been thinking about the impact that creators and actors and musicians make on our lives, especially after the deaths of Kazuki Takahashi and Akira Toriyama, the creators of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball, respectively. For someone who has been an anime fan for a very long time, both of these creators were integral to my childhood, integral to my interest in anime, and knowing that they're gone is definitely a weird thing for me. But I'm not going to dwell a whole lot on that or touch base with that a whole lot, aside from saying thank you to those creators for their contribution to not only my life, but to the lives of so many who love anime and who grew up with these different shows and manga. That's the main thing that I want to say as it pertains to that. But for me, and I'm going to sound a little crazy in saying this, but for me personally, when it comes to thanking people, I've always been in the mindset of letting people know that they are appreciated while they're here, while they're alive, while they're still creating, or while they're still doing the things that they would normally do, to make sure that they know that they're appreciated and cared about, and that there's a sense of gratitude and respect for the work that they do or for the contribution that they have in your life. And so for that reason, even though it is very late at night and I really should be asleep because I've been working all day and I'm honestly very tired. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm exhausted. But I wanted to make this video really quickly to just send out a special thank you to Johnny Yong Bosch. Johnny Yong Bosch, if you do not know, is an English voice actor who has voiced so many different anime characters throughout the last, I think, almost 30 years now, at least since the 90s, so definitely approaching that 30-year mark. And part of the reason why this was even on my mind is because I just finished watching Trigun Stampede again. I watched it last year, and then I guess I was just in the mood for it again, so I watched it again during the course of this week. And Johnny Yong Bosch does reprise his role as Vash, which was the very first anime role that he had back in the 90s. So seeing him reprise this role, and with this particular viewing, I really just paid closer attention to his performance. And the thing about Johnny Yong Bosch and his performances is that regardless of what character he plays, even though the timbre of his voice always sounds similar in the different roles that he's played that I've heard, he always just brings a unique quality to every single character that he plays. And for me in particular, a character that was so vital to me, that helped me in different stages of my life, was his performance as Lelouch from Code Geass. Those that know me know that that show is very meaningful to me, and really that is the show that put anime on the map for me in a different way, and really helped me to start paying attention to the voice actors, behind the different characters. It was also one of the shows that really helped me to think more deeply and inspired interest in other types of media that are more philosophical and just different things of that nature. Just over the years, I literally realized tonight that this man's voice, even though I do not know Johnny Yong Bosch personally, this man's voice has been part of my life for a very long time, since I was a teenager. And I'm gonna be 30 in 2 months. So actually less than 2 months. I'm going to be 30 on May 1st. So wow. And it just clicked in my head that this man's voice has been part of my life for all of that time. And despite all of that time, it never occurred to me until literally tonight that, oh my goodness, wow, I've never really vocalized how meaningful the characters that he played have meant to me over the years. Whether it was Lelouch from Code Geass, or Ichigo from Bleach, Izaya Orihara from Durarara, and I'm trying to think of some others off the top of my head. and I can't right now because, again, exhausted. And I think right now in particular, since I just watched Trigun Stampede again, Vash in particular, because like Vash at this time in my life is a character that is just very powerful for me right now. I'm not going to get into why, but his character and the way that he continuously tries to show love to people, even those that hate him, and never really expecting anything in return, just always trying to prove himself as worthy of love and all of that. It was just, it's very resonant for me in my life right now. And I just wanted to give a special thank you to Johnny Yong Bosch for not only reprising his role as Vash in this show, but also for his entire body of work. I know I didn't mention like everything in his body of work. I haven't encountered everything, and some of the ones that I'm more familiar with just aren't coming to mind right now. But I just wanted to put that out there in the world because it's been a long time coming, at least for me. I've been meaning to say these things about this person's impact in my life for a long time, even though it never really occurred to me to do it in this fashion. Like, I remember when I was younger and I thought that I was gonna go to like an anime convention or something. I do remember writing a letter to Johnny Yong Bosch, but I don't know where it is. I don't even think I still have it. It may be somewhere in the house, but I don't know. Things in my life are chaos. But at any rate, I guess what I wanted to say with this video, aside from just thanking him for his body of work, is also just to say that when it comes to different creators that you appreciate, or different actors, or just different, you know, elements of media that have contributed to your life, be sure to thank those people and be sure to appreciate their work. Like, even if you don't always like their work, just appreciate the effort that was put into it, because oftentimes people don't always appreciate the blood, sweat, and tears that go into crafting these stories, or, you know, just entertainment in general. And beyond that, you know, outside the scope of entertainment, just always, 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 always let people know that you appreciate them, that you love them, that you care about them, because that is vital. And you never ever want to wait until it's too late to let them know that you care, or that you appreciate what they have contributed to your life. And that's the main thing that I wanted to say. So because I never in the past got a chance to, you know, thank these other creators, because oftentimes, I guess, you know, when you're in your 20s and, you know, just kind of figuring out your life, you don't necessarily think about mortality until certain instances of tragedy, whether in your life or kind of outside of you, just start happening. And, you know, so, okay, I'm rambling at this point. The basic point is just always let people know that you love, whether it be, you know, family, friends, or even people you don't know who are strangers to you, but that you know have contributed to your life, you know, through their art or through the work that they've done. Just let people know that they're appreciated. So for the purposes of this video and getting it back on track, Mr. Johnny Yong Bosch, from me to you, thank you for all your years of voice acting, for bringing all of these different characters to life, because all of these different characters that I've mentioned, and plenty that I wasn't able to mention because I couldn't remember them, because again, exhausted. I couldn't remember, but all of them have left major impacts on me. All of them. And I'm just very grateful, because you just do not know how integral those characters that you brought to life have been for me in my life in the last few years. The lessons that I've learned through those performances that you put into those characters, like not just in, you know, the characters themselves and the performance, but even just, you know, your acting ability. I learned a lot from that because I used to do professional acting myself. So like I learned a lot from just listening to you perform as these characters. And I just want to say that I am very grateful for all the work you put into it. And yeah, and just thank you for your contributions to my life and to the lives of other fans of your work. We appreciate you and we thank you. And now I'm going to sleep because I should have went to bed a while ago instead of rambling, but okay. Anyway, to everyone watching this video, thank you for watching. Yeah, this was just a quick little ramble, and all right, yeah, I'm going to bed. See ya. Bye. God bless you all. And yeah, love you. See ya.